Hey everyone, what's up? ONLYUSEmeFEET here. Today I'm bringing you guys some Marvel vs. Capcom Origins, and this game is really fun. It was released on PlayStation Network and Xbox Live a couple months ago, and what's really sad is online for both Marvel vs. Capcom and Marvel Superheroes is already close to dead, if not dead. And that's a shame because the online in this game was really smooth and really fun, and what you're watching today are some of my online matches I have. I'll get more if people start playing these games again, but right now it seems like I can't get any more because simply nobody's playing these. So in this first match here, I'm playing as Red Venom and Gold War Machine. Now Red Venom, most people refer to him as Carnage in this game, primarily because, well, he pretty much looks like Carnage, and people don't want to confuse Venom and Red Venom and online and stuff, so they just call him Carnage, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm using him and Gold War Machine, and both of these characters are a lot of fun to play as in the arcade. You gotta enter some insane input to play as them, but here you can just pick them on the main screen and you have them. Gold War Machine's stick he's really slow, but he does a lot of damage, and Red Venom doesn't have a lot of health, but he can move insanely fast. Gold War Machine has a lot of health, that's what he has. I don't think he does a lot more damage. Anyways, you can see I won that match, and we're going to move right on into Marvel Superheroes, and this game is definitely the gem of this collection. And I say gem because this includes the Infinity Gauntlet timeline. That's where this entire game takes place. And I think this game is just really well made. I think the gem mechanic is really fantastic. Because unlike a game like Street Fighter Cross Tekken, if you wail on your opponent enough times, you actually knock their gem out of them and you can pick up their gem. And gems in this game work a bit differently. They actually give you mini power-ups like better defense, better speed, better offense, stuff like that. So they work differently than the gems in Street Fighter Cross Tekken, but I think for the better, and I think it's definitely one of the best things this game did, and I kind of wish this mechanic went into X-Men vs. Street Fighter at least, but I can see why they took it out. It probably wasn't really popular back in the day. And this game I think is really fun just because it's basic and it doesn't try to do anything insane. It plays like a cross between the later Versus games and Darkstalkers. And I just feel like that's a really good mix, and it works really well for what this game tries to set itself out to do. And it's just a great game. Definitely a game you should look at. And unlike most people that are just like, I'm at Marvel vs. Capcom and that's it, give this game a go. I also think it has one of the best arcade modes for a fighter. It never seems too unbalanced, never seems too hard, but it doesn't really seem too easy either. So this is totally a game you should check out. And Spider-Man's sprite is just awesome. I love the art in Marvel Superheroes. So we're gonna end on Marvel vs. Capcom. And here I use Wolverine and Spider-Man. And in advance, I'm sorry for using Wolverine. He's probably the most overused character in the whole Versus series, but he's a lot of fun to play as. I'll admit it. He's just really fast and just a really fun character to use. And I'm fighting a Captain Commando and Morgan. Bless this guy's heart because I never see either of these characters online. It's usually a lot of Striders. I think Strider's the most popular character online, and I've tried to main him a couple times, but I don't know if I just can't get his speed down or what, but I'm not very good with Strider. Definitely my favorite character, just like, as in just series and things in this game. And I really want a Strider 3 now, so Capcom, get on that. You love making games, and you already have, so do that. But back to this game, you can see I actually land my maximum spider much easier to do in this than in Marvel Superheroes. He brings out his Morgan, and I just trash Morgan. Morgan's not really a character that is very good in this game. I believe Morgan is almost bottom tier, I'm not sure. Lilith, which is pretty much a Morgan recolor. In terms of Marvel vs. Capcom, I think it's worse, but Morgan isn't much better. I've yet to see a really high-level Morgan player. And as you can see, I think I just storm her to death, and it's really quite funny. I just spam storm. Spam storm. So that's what we do. That's what we do around here. Oh, this match was actually semi-close. I guess if you use the Darkstalker chain, Morgan might be alright. But anyways, that's the end of this commentary. Thank you all so much for listening in. This is ONLYUSEmeFEET saying, look ma, no hands.